Hi, and welcome to the Action Games and Comics Review Show. It is Pablo and not Super Skrull. He's back on the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 roster where he belongs. This week we'll be going over the things we missed last week because we were absent, and we'll be doing a sweet Marvel vs. Capcom 3 review of the comic, the special edition, and the game itself. Let's get started with Power Man and Iron Fist. Came out last week, debuted the first issue. Talked a lot about their new team-up after the Shadowland incident with Daredevil, and they have quite a funny back and forth, very buddy cop kind of thing. Age of X started. For all you X-Men fans, apparently everything you've known for the last 40 years is wrong. And they do a great retelling of all these stories with name changes and costume changes alike. It's really great, really good. Good stuff. Millar is back for part of the Death of Spider-Man with New Ultimates versus New Avengers. It's the same team that's part of Superior. Good book, good story. Don't see how it ties into the Ultimate Death of Spider-Man quite yet, but they apparently want you to read the whole thing. Bendis' Ultimate Death of Spider-Man Prelude just kicked off, and I have never read anything Ultimate Death of Spider-Man. Let me tell you, I find this awesome. I thought the new character designs were sweet. The way the characters were seemed very reminiscent to how they are in the actual Marvel Universe with a slight twist. A little more hardcore for the hardcore fan. Onslaught is back, and Onslaught Unleashed. I'd never read any of the previous Onslaught stuff, but everyone was very scared of him now. Secret Avengers and Young Allies are teamed up here. See that on the cover, and Steve Rogers sporting his new suit, which is actually will be DLC in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 here pretty soon. It'd be nice. SpongeBob SquarePants. I loved this comic. It was the first issue of the SpongeBob series. I'm a huge fan of SpongeBob SquarePants myself. The comic's very reminiscent to the TV show, though it feels quite short and doesn't exactly have the full TV show validity. There's tons of mini-stories and other things to make up for that. Great stuff. Infestation Star Trek. Great. Awesome stuff. Felt like a Star Trek episode set with, Shatner and Spock and the whole old school crew, and just awesome stuff. They talked very old school, and how they responded to the zombies so far is great, and this is just the first issue. We'd love to see how they take it on next. Transformers Infestation, both issues, great stuff. It's how they responded to the zombie invasion, and how really it affected them, and it is even moving their story to a new story arc. So, I can't tell you the name, it's a spoiler alert. This week, we have to look at Captain Wonder 3D. The 3D is awesome. It actually pops out at you. It's fun stuff, very Superman-y kind of stuff. And on the back, there's a paper doll for your fun and enjoyment. So, Jennifer's Blood. Garth Ennis's gory, probably rape-filled extravaganza. It's, for all you hardcore gore fans. That's all I can say. Silver Surfer's new arc just started, picking up after Galactus' battle or so. You can see that in the first few pages. It's good stuff. Amazing Spider-Man 65.4.1. Speaking about the new Venom. Awesome new look. If you don't know who it is, I'm not going to tell you, but you should know. And it doesn't look like this on the cover, so come pick it up. So as you may know, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 has finally hit the shelves, and I have been enjoying myself quite a lot. The special edition here comes loaded with, oh, hey Thor, how you doing, man? You want to help me try to review this? You're just going to get in the way. No? Thank you, Thor. Anywho, the comic that came with the special edition, Marvel vs. Capcom Fate of Two Worlds, excellent, drawn by Kevin Sharp, and I'm not quite sure who the author is, but he's unknown to me. The best part about this, though, is all the awesome promotional fan art in the back. There's just tons of sweet fan art and campaign stuff and promotional ads and just awesome stuff I didn't think would be here. Just great. And yeah, here's the actual game case itself. Awesome steel case, awesome art on it, very good stuff. The game. When I got it and I turned it on for the first time, I was immediately blown away by the simple way it looked and how awesome it was, and just all the music, and they really give you an awesome display. Unlike a lot of the other newer games I've played so far, they try to suck you in right off the bat. And as I picked my team, I was freaking out, all jittery. When you start playing, you have to pause if it's the first time you played. It's almost too unreal. The game is unbelievable. And the fighting's so smooth, the techniques and the way the characters move is so perfect and so well. Every character has their own unique fighting style, and no one's a copy of anybody. It's quite the fighting game, indeed, and hoping for more DLC here soon. Yeah. My team, by the way, Dormammu, X-23, Taskmaster. So, also, you have these awesome statues here. Come pick these up. As you saw, Super Skrull and Thor came and ruined my day a little bit. And they're also up for purchase as well. And if you really like the game, and you think you're good, come test your skills against me at the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournament February 20th, this Sunday from 2 to 6. Entrance fee is $10, and it will be on Xbox 360, not PS3. It'll be a fun time, and see if you can meet up with the greats. Don't forget the Stitch and Bitch coming up March 15th, March 13th. There'll be great fun, good times had by all. And before we close, Supersonic is here. He's hanging out with us. He's having a good time. So, for everyone who watched the show tonight, thank you and have a good night.